With that, I will yield the gentleman from Arizona, Eli Crane, his 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming today. Thank you for your service, and also want to say thank you to the men and women that you're here representing today. I want to take a minute to honor the courage and resilience of my constituent, Sergeant Preston Brogdon. The sergeant, a former Marine veteran and a member of a police force in Yavapai County, was shot in the line of duty a little over 2 years ago. He is a true hero. In the face of danger, Sergeant Brogdon selflessly placed himself in harm's way to protect his community. His unwavering commitment to duty was evident on that fateful day in 2022 when he was shot, narrowly escaping a potentially fatal wound. The following months were filled with surgeries and extensive physical therapy. He inspired many on his road to recovery, but his road has not been easy, and he continues to navigate what comes next for him and his family. He was recently fired by the Yavapai Apache Nation Police Department. Despite facing this adversity, he remains steadfast in his recovery, demonstrating remarkable strength and determination. I bring him up today because I don't want his story to be forgotten. Folks like Preston, who sacrificed for our safety, need to know that we stand with them, especially when things get messy. I'm in awe of Sergeant Brogdon's bravery and resilience, and it should serve as a shining example to us all. His legacy of courage and boldness will forever be remembered with honor and gratitude. We've talked a little bit about this on this panel, gentlemen, about red flag laws and even whether or not the citizens of this country should be allowed to have body armor. So I got a question for you, and I apologize, but do you guys believe that the constitutional rights of Americans should be dismissed when it increases the operational efficiency and safety protections for law enforcement? Mr. Mays, I'm going to start with you.
No, I do not.
Thank you. Mr. Chapman.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question?
Yes, sir. Do you believe that the constitutional rights of Americans should be dismissed when it increases the operational efficiency and safety protections of law enforcement?
No, I'm sworn to uphold the Constitution.
That's right. Mr. Bullock.
I'll echo the same thing. We take an oath as well to uphold the Constitution.
Mr. Bryant.
I agree. We have a responsibility to the Constitution.
The reason I bring that up is because I constantly hear arguments, usually coming from the other side, and though often I think they're well-intended, it's this constant push-pull that we deal with up here, whether we're talking about firearms, whether we're talking about body armor, which I heard about today, or whether we're talking about FISA and whether or not that whole system should be reformed. And so I want to challenge you, gentlemen, as I thanked you earlier for your service, to make sure that we're not, as subject matter experts and people that are often leaned on for their advice when it comes to protecting American citizens, that we hold those constitutional rights paramount, even though at times it makes it harder for you to do your job. And I want to yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.